So I'll be taking you through the stages of optimizing your text ads based on performance and your metrics. Now, this is my Google AdWords UK campaign, and the specific ad group I've gone into is AdWords Expert. And if you look over here, I've got I've got the ads down here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ads in that ad group, and in here I've got the metrics, the standard impressions, clicks, click-through rate, and then the conversions going over there. Now you can optimize that and change it to whatever you like by clicking modify columns, and then so if, for example, if I don't want labels, I can just remove that. And if I don't want view through conversions, I can just remove that, including all conversions. And I can add other metrics like bounce rate, which is coming from my Google Analytics, and then just apply. And once I click that, it then shows me what my bounce rates were for the different ads. So based on these metrics, I can then decide what I'm going to do with these ads. Now, the settings I have is for the AdWords account to actually optimize based on the ads that are bringing me the best results. So over time, AdWords has served this ad more than the others, so it's got 69.82%. So maybe I may want to change the time period to a longer time period so I can see more information. So let's go back a few months. 1st of October 2017 to 31st of January 2018. So same thing. I think it's optimized over an extended period. So I could probably go all time and just see what those have been doing. So this gives me sort of a clearer idea of what's been happening for my ads, and by looking at this I can then decide, well, the click-through rate for that one was 3.93% and higher than that one, 3.10%. I've just recently changed this one based on the performance. It wasn't performing as well as the others, and this one didn't run for long. It was a 50% off offer, so it's really between these main two ads, and that one has obviously brought far more conversions, and the bounce rate as well has been better than that one, so it's been really doing well. So I could then look at this and think, well, how can I change this ad to try and make it better? Click on that icon and say, well, let's try adding dynamic keyword insertion just to make it a different ad, and then see what it's going to do. Then we can leave that as it is, and you can always change the call to action, for example, and say get your audit. Now that's gonna go above the limit, so maybe you can just say call me, just to make the ad slightly different, and then we can test them. So that's gonna change that ad. Actually, when you make changes to an ad, it deletes the old one and creates a new one, so you can see the metrics have changed in there. So it's a completely new ad itself, so it's gonna start running with that one and that one. When it's approved, then it picks the one that is really doing well for the campaign and bringing in the best results. But you can do this exercise for different ads that you have, and make changes based on performance, even do some A/B split testing. This isn't so much A/B split testing, but it just shows me based on the variations which one is doing better than others, and so on and stuff like that. And then I can just optimize them based on that. So with this one, I can always change it and say, well, maybe I've got a new offer, so I can say I've got a new offer that expires in February 27 at 3 p.m. Countdown let's just say 30 days before, and then if I set that, it will change it. Then I'll click save, and then it's going to go through the review. Countdown timer is good because it creates a sense of urgency, and people see that offer, they'll think, oh, I need to get it as soon as it runs out. So it's something to test with your ads and try different things based on the performance, based on the metrics that you're getting over at this side.